Hi, I'm Ava Drazen, and this week I read I Will Rise by Maya Angelou. And this poem reflects on oppression and pain of Black people at that time, and it captures their suffering and their rising above their pain and oppression. In the video about the poem that we were given in the lectures, it specifically uses the phrase memorializes resilience to racism. And I see this in the poem with lines like, out of the huts of history, shame, I will rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise. So I think her poem is really just trying to be a shared experience of oppression and persecution, and it can bring the community together at the time and help them feel more connected and stronger through her pain and being vulnerable of what she's been through, and that how she shares that. In the world today, poetry is useful because it can give a voice to smaller groups of people, and the shared experiences can connect people through how they feel or what they've gone through. It lets people be vulnerable, and they can reflect more deeply in their poetry. And people who feel a similar way to them can really look at it and understand the meaning and know what they're talking about, and look more deeply into it to get how they feel out of it. And to different people, different poems can have different meanings, and it just depends on the person. And it can also help people feel related to in certain situations that maybe they didn't think someone else has gone through, and then they read someone's poem and they just feel seen. And lastly, it can help people grieve and celebrate together and connect different groups of people through poetry. And then for poetry, I do think poetry is the best genre to capture lament. Relating back to Angelou's poem, in the video also it talked about a shared humanity, and I think this genre is best for capturing lament because a poem can be written for a certain purpose and situation, and it can bring motivation and hope to all kinds of people through impactful words. So lament is all about grieving and feeling sad about certain things, and poetry can really help you reflect on those and grieve with other people together and not feel alone in your sadness. And I think Maya Angelou's poem does a really good job of that, of the shared grieving and connecting a community. And even today, people can look at that poem and feel hope with it, and it can help people feel better about their lives as well. Thank you.